1. Soil, the top layer of the earth where plants grow. Make sure the soil is rich and well drained for planting. 2. Seeds, the small hard parts of a plant from which a new plant grows. I bought some tomato seeds to plant in the garden. 3. Transplant, to move a plant from one place to another. We need to transplant these seedlings to a bigger pot. 4. Watering can, a container used to water plants. Use the watering can to give the plants a good soak. 5. Compost, decayed organic material used as a plant fertilizer. Add some compost to the soil to enrich it. 6. Weed, any plant that grows where it is not wanted. We need to pull out the weeds from the flower bed. 7. Prune, to trim a plant by cutting away dead or overgrown branches. Prune the rose bushes to encourage new growth. 8. Mulch, a material spread around or over a plant to enrich or insulate the soil. Spread mulch around the plants to retain moisture. 9. Harvest, to gather ripe crops from the garden. It's time to harvest the carrots and tomatoes. 10. Fertilizer, a chemical or natural substance added to soil to increase its fertility. Apply fertilizer to the vegetable garden once a month. 11. Trowel, a small hand tool used for digging. Use a trowel to plant the seedlings. 12. Garden hose, a flexible tube used to convey water. Connect the garden hose to water the entire garden. 13. Pests, insects or animals that damage plants. Watch out for pests like aphids and snails. 14. Greenhouse, a glass building used for growing plants. We can start the seedlings in the greenhouse. 15. Sunlight, light from the sun. Ensure the plants get enough sunlight throughout the day. 16. Perennials, plants that live for more than 2 years. Plant some perennials for a garden that blooms every year. 17. Annuals, plants that live for only one growing season. Marigolds are annuals that add color to the garden. 18. Vegetable patch, a section of the garden where vegetables are grown. I'm expanding the vegetable patch to grow more produce. 19. Herb garden, a garden where herbs are grown. I love using fresh herbs from my herb garden. 20. Raised bed, an elevated area of soil used for planting. Building a raised bed can improve drainage and soil quality. Example conversation. Gardener 1, what are you planting in your vegetable patch this season? I'm planting tomatoes, carrots, and some herbs. I just finished adding compost to the soil. That sounds great. Make sure to prune the tomato plants regularly. Do you need any help with watering? Gardener 2, yes, I could use some help with the garden hose. And don't forget to check for pests on the leaves. Got it. I'll also spread some mulch around the plants to keep the soil moist.